I'm John Peterson, the voice of the Kalamazoo Wings. My normal home is the press box, but since we're not playing hockey right now, I figured I would try to learn some new skills. This is VOX Outside the Box. Today we're out at Airway Fun Center where they have bowling, they have arcade, go-karts, ropes course, anything fun, you name it, they've got it. My manager today is going to be Ryan. Thanks for doing this, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem.
He's going to be training me in on how to be an employee here at Airway Fun Center. What are some of the things I'm going to be learning?
Well, today I think we're going to start you out with putting you on the go-kart track, strapping people up, running the race, making sure, show you how to deal with people who are spun out, bumping, and so on and so forth.
Do you ever get to have fun yourself? Do you get to ride the go-karts?
Oh yeah, of course. I haven't ridden them yet this season, but it's been a very busy season for us. So I'm sure, forward in the summer, you're going to see me riding those a lot.
It's good to hear. Let's see if I can become an expert today.
So obviously this is a fastest, medium speed. We usually use it when the carts are bumping and stuff like that. So we slow them down just to give them a hit.
Okay.
And then slow is used if there's a spin out, or we'll bring them back in the corral to get them unloaded.
Nice. After a quick walkthrough on how to run a go-kart race using one of those little fancy remotes, I was ready, and I was thrown right into the fire with my first race. One by one, I waved the carts onto the track, and then they were off. Afterwards, I dodged traffic to get out to the infield so I could monitor the race and make sure nobody was bumping into each other or spinning out. And then after signaling the drivers for their last lap, I directed everybody back into the pit. Not so difficult. All right, so I ran my first go-kart race. A little intense. Kids flying around the course. How did I do? Be honest.
You did all right.
Okay.
A few things to work on. Maybe your rights and lefts when are getting them back into the corral here, but you ran the race pretty well. I'm happy with it.
I led one of the drivers down the wrong pit.
Yeah, a little bit.
At least there weren't any spinouts.
No, there weren't any spinouts.
I'll take that as a victory.
Yes, you had good control of the race.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Before we moved on to the next part of the day, I had to pretend I was Kyle Busch and take a few laps behind the wheel myself. I mean, it is Airway Fun Center after all, right? Then we moved over to the ropes course before the rain showed up. And if you're afraid of heights, don't look down.
Show you how to get harnessed up, what to look out for on the ropes course inspections.
After Ryan taught me the proper way to put on a safety harness and connect to the course, we climbed all the way to the top and took a lap around. Now, when I learned there was a zip line at the end, well, you better believe I gave it a go. I mean, who knew that practice that I had in the treetops of Puerto Vallarta back in college would pay off someday, but here we are. When the rain arrived, we moved inside because we wanted to try out the arcade, but we stayed away from the bowling alley because it was league day, and after all, I didn't want to be that new guy who messed up the lanes. But good news for all you 2019-20 K-Wings group ticket buyers who received those bowling vouchers to Airway. They're extending the expiration date to September 1st of this year because of the pandemic, so even though they might say expired, head on down and redeem those bad boys for a free game of bowling. Okay, so I learned a few new skills and clocked out for the day, but before I left, Ryan had one last suggestion.
I kind of want to get you on that gyro there.
Now, what does this ride do?
Spins in all directions. So this green
It's-
part will
wait, hold
spin
on.
in circles.
It
And then
spins?
spins.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're out. Nope.
You done?
Can't do it. I'm going to hurl all over the place.
All
I don't
right.
think you want that.
All right.
I have just one rule: no spinning. Let's not ruin a great day.